Michelle Wall, owner of Moms in Motion PT, and I'm here to tell you the 5 things I wish someone told me before I started. Number 1, find a coach or a mentor. I was lucky enough to find a coach pretty early on in my business endeavor, but I wish I had had one even before I started any of the process. He has been through everything that I have been through and am going through, and so it's nice to have him to be able to mentor me through the process. Number 2, find your niche early. When I first formed my legal entity, I didn't know what direction I wanted to take, so I went general. I used my last name and I called my physical therapy practice Wallworks PT. This led to comments about it sounding like a drywall company and a lot of questions about what population I work with. To be honest, I didn't have a good answer for who I worked with at the time, just a general sense of whoever's in pain and needs help getting rid of it. Soon after hiring my coach, however, I realized I wanted to define my niche, and I knew I was passionate about helping other moms after becoming one. I decided specifically I wanted to work with pregnant and postpartum women who were going through a lot of the same struggles I was at the time. Since deciding this, I found an assumed name, and now my business goes by Moms in Motion PT. Number 3, figure out what your audience actually wants. Once I determined that I wanted to work with pregnant and postpartum women, I had to determine what they were struggling with, what they were limited in doing because of their symptoms, and what they wanted to get back to doing. Once I wrote out these things, my marketing message became a lot clearer. It's important to interact with your audience and ask the right questions, because what you think your audience needs and what they actually need or want can be drastically different. Number 4, I wish I had a comprehensive list of all the things it would take to start a business. I started out with my own list, but that was but a fraction of the things I've had to do so far. I wish I would have known how long that list would get. I would have had a more comprehensive view of how much time, energy, and commitment it was going to take. I'm grateful that I started this endeavor, but I did not truly understand what I was getting into when I started. The last thing I wish I knew before I started was that getting clients can be incredibly difficult. Since I started my business from scratch, no one knew my name, no one knew my business, and no one knew my focus. No one could refer me patients because they didn't know that I existed. Patients also are not always motivated by the things that we as clinicians think they should be or would be, so that creates another barrier to care. I try to make my marketing messages clear and in a language my patients can understand, and I try to avoid clinical jargon, so I'm not talking in a medical language when my patients are not medical. Visit us at momsinmotionpt.com for more information and to connect.